Hello again. Today we are going to graph some absolute value functions and we are going to write equations for graphs of absolute value functions. So in our first one here, the first thing we need to recognize is with a negative a, this is going to open downward. Okay, so then we need the vertex. So the vertex is positive 1 right here means negative 1 goes in the vertex. And positive 2 means positive 2 goes in the vertex. So this is the opposite of h, this is k. So we change this to the opposite sign, we keep this one. Okay, then the slope is negative 3 on the right side. So let's write the domain for that. For x's that are to the right of or greater than negative 1, the x value of the vertex. And the slope is positive 3 for what domain? For x's that are to the left of or less than the x value of the vertex. So the vertex is negative 1, 2. On the right side, we're going to have a slope of negative 3. So that's down 3 and right 1. And we're going to do that a couple times and then we don't have room to do it again. So there is the first side. Then the left side, the slope is positive 3, which means up and right, but then I'm going to be opening to the right instead of down. So instead of up and right, let's go down and left. That's a double negative. Down and left makes a positive. Down 3 and left 1. And there is the graph for number 1. Okay, number 2. We are going to open upward because a is positive, so we need to make sure in the end that it's opening upward. The vertex is positive 3, positive 2, 3, 2. So write 3 up 2. The slope is going to be 2 on the right side. So for x's that are greater than the x value of the vertex, 3. And then the slope is going to be the opposite of a, so negative 2 for x's that are less than the x value of the vertex. So on the right side, the slope is 2. That's up 2 and right 1. And on the left side, it's negative 2, which means up 2 and left 1. And there is the graph. Next, we have a graph, and we are going to write an equation for it. Okay, so we know a is going to be positive because it's opening upward. Let's just go right to our equation. Y equals, we know a will be positive, but what is a? A is the slope of the right side, and it looks like it's going to rise 2 and run 1, so the slope is 2. Inside the absolute value is x. And then let's find this vertex, the coordinates of this vertex. Negative 1, and it's up 4. Negative 1, 4. So that means it's x plus 1, and then plus 4. We changed the sign on the x value because this is the opposite. And then we've got y equals, we need a slope on the right side, and it looks like this time we're rising 3 and running 1. So there's the slope on the right side. And then the vertex is 3, 3. So x minus 3 plus 3. And that is the equation of that absolute value function.